how to turn your Kivymd Python programs into .apk Android apps. If you Google search something like that and follow the steps, there's a high chance that the app that you will generate or export is going to crash. That is, it will close as soon as you try to open it, and then you will be left wondering, what did I do wrong? But you can prevent that from happening just by taking care of a few little important steps that I will tell you in this video. So watch till end and let's turn our Python program into an Android app. So this is the program that we created in the last tutorial. It is a very simple application. It has a GUI interface. We are going to export or convert this Python program into an APK file, an Android app, using the Buildozer Python library. We are also going to use Google Collab, which is a platform which Google provides, which is going to make things a lot easier for us. Google Collab allows you to code Python programs within your browser, using or leveraging Google's CPUs, GPUs, and TPUs. You will find a link in the description for this Google Collab notebook. Open the link and then we have all these commands pre-written, but don't execute all these commands just yet. We'll start with the first one, pip install Buildozer. This installs the Buildozer library. Start running these commands one by one, but as I said, not all of them yet. Run these commands until Buildozer init. This is where you have to stop. Before running this command, we are going to import our Python file and go to the directory where you have your .py file. You might find it in your PyCharm projects folder if you used PyCharm. Now what you have to do is rename this Python program file into main.py. If you don't rename your Python program into main.py, then Buildozer will not recognize it as the program which it has to convert into APK. And next we have to also import the assets or the images that we have used in this program. So we will import everything, all these 6 images we have in the assets folder. Then we will create a new folder and name it assets. I'm doing this because you can't directly import a folder into Google Colab, so you have to do it manually or import each file and then move it in the assets folder one by one. Once this is done, once you have imported your Python program and your assets, then you will run the Buildozer init command, which init stands for initialization, by the way. So we will run this command. You will have to type yes, input yes for it to go further, and running this command will generate a buildozer.spec file, which you will see here if you refresh. We have a buildozer.spec file. If you click on it, double click on it, you can see the contents of buildozer.spec file. Edit the properties of our application which is going to be exported in the buildozer.spec file. So you can change the title of your app, the package name of your app. If you want to add an app icon or a splash screen, you can do it here. You will find an option for it. Use the Ctrl F command to search for it, like icon, and you will find it here. So what you have to do is remove the hashtag and then add the address of your icon file. I'm not adding any icon in this application. Editing the .spec file is where you can prevent your app from crashing. You have to be careful about a few things which I'm going to list out. If you add these in the spec file, then your app will not crash. So first you have to find the requirements section in this spec file. Just press Ctrl F and then write requirements. Here are the requirements. You already have Python 3 and Kivy. What you have to add is Kivymd, because we are using Kivymd in this application. You have to change the version of Kivy by typing == 2.0.0, and don't forget to add pillow in the requirements. Pillow is basically Python image library which Kivymd uses. So if you don't add pillow, then your application will surely crash. Make sure you have these requirements written in your buildozer.spec file. Once you are done editing buildozer.spec file, then it's time to run the next command, which is buildozer v android debug. Just run it and it will take some time, and make sure to input y for yes. After some time, it will again ask you to accept the terms and conditions. Just input Y and enter. See, this is the benefit you get from using Google Colabs. It is downloading all these files of the SDK in its own server. You don't have to worry about space or internet speed or anything like that. And the libraries that we added in the requirement section in the Buildozer file are also being downloaded right now. After 17 minutes of execution, the export is finally done, and it says .apk file available in the bin directory. As we can see, our APK file is present in the bin directory. Hopefully nothing went wrong, and let's transfer this to, first you have to download this. Right click on it and press download, and then let's move this to our phone and install it and see if it crashes or not. So this is a screen recording of my phone. And I have moved the APK file that we generated using Buildozer and Google Collab into my phone, and let's install it and see how it works. Just tap on install anyway and I will open it. This is the default splash screen of Kivymd. You can change it by editing the buildozer.spec file, and as we can see, it works perfectly, it doesn't crash. If you want to learn how to make this, how to code this in Python using Kivymd, you can check out the tutorial. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.